you're supposed to arrest them, not me, Daniel! A big black man hitting me, it is traumatic. And it is racial.
On December 9th, 2021, officers were dispatched to a neighborhood in response to reports of a disorderly individual.
Ma'am, stop yelling! Stop yelling! Stop yelling so I can address the situation. Please. Please stop yelling so I can address what's going on. I'm here. Please stop yelling. Please. Okay, I understand that. Well, please stop yelling. Please stop yelling. Okay, can you see me? Can you please stop yelling?
I'm gonna report you for police misconduct.
Stop yelling.
Man, I'm telling you something, man. She's not going to jail. She's going to pay and she's not going to jail for terroristic threats.
You are not Americans. You're
Close the window, ma'am.
No, she's drunk.
We gonna make a long story short. She damaged our property. Her husband said he'll pay for it. As long as he pay for it, we ain't got no problem.
Okay.
Now the other night she came out the house with a gun on my children. We reported that. Now tonight she scratched up the cars. Now he said he'll pay for it. There he is. And if he pay for it,
That's your wife, sir?
Yes.
we ain't got no problems.
I was just trying to settle her down because I can't think with all of the yelling going on.
She just what she put on my car just now.
Terroristic threats.
Yeah, I told you the other night. She told us.
Yeah, I see the scratching on that one.
And right up here. She keyed my car.
When did this happen?
Last night.
Last night?
We opened the garage and seen her. Now that boy husband, he said he'll pay for the damage.
It's our second time, the last time.
As long as he write a check and pay for it, we good to go.
And this right here is terroristic threats right here. That's a felony.
I see that.
You know what I'm saying? If she's not arrested for terroristic threats, then what? When she kills somebody, then y'all gonna sit there and say, "Oh, we didn't know."
This the
That's the
second
damn lie. You
time.
know.
I will
Okay,
burn you.
just
That
give
means
me-
she threatened to put.
I see it. Give me a second. Let me talk with him for a second and let my other officer get here on scene.
Okay.
What's going on with your wife?
No, it's a mental health issue. It's as simple as that. She's been in the hospital for about a year. She's been out for the last 2.5 years. A couple nights ago was the first issue that she's really had with anyone. You know, it was heartbreaking. And so was this. I don't really know what to say. A few years ago, she had a diagnosis, but when she was released from the hospital, she didn't have a diagnosis. She's on probation right now. Yeah, it's just real heartbreaking.
Can you tell me about this stuff here?
I'm worrying about it right now. I'm ready to go to bed, and next thing I know, I hear the door opening, and I'm like, what's going on? She's out here. So I guess she put that sign on the car, and then she started screaming about no parking in the house.
You saw her. You were aware when she was outside, or did you know when she came outside and started doing any of this?
Well, I heard the door open, and I came to the front, and I saw her out here, and I said, "What are you doing? What are you doing out here? Get back inside." And then she started screaming, and then I got her back inside eventually.
This is Mr. Smith. He's the resident of this home. When I got here, his wife, he was down here with them. They basically, talked. He said he's willing to pay for the damage that she caused. He said she has some mental issues that she's been suffering through, not diagnosed with anything. When I got here, she was in the window right here yelling, and, I kind of yelled back for her to calm down so I could figure out what's going on. So when I get out here, she pulled was it a knife?
No, a gun. Last night in front of the police, she told her son to get the machine gun, the AR-15, and kill all these niggas out here. In front of the police, that's a terrorist threat. Y'all say, well, the only thing they're going to do is fingerprint her and let her go because it's a misdemeanor. When a terrorist threat becomes a misdemeanor, that's a felony. They go to evidence right there again tonight when she threatened to goddamn burn everybody up, killing them, burning everybody up. But y'all going to sit there and say, oh, no.
For my sister-in-law.
So you got the note right here on the car. As you know, the car isn't in violation of anything. It's not blocking nobody's mailbox. It's not blocking nobody's driveway.
Okay, officer, look here.
So you got the note. She wrote this threat.
Just now. People was coming out and they caught her doing
I know there
this.
was an issue between you guys. I don't remember when.
It wasn't me.
No, the other officers. What did they tell you guys exactly?
They told us, you wasn't here. They told us pretty much that it was known that she has a mental issue, that they cannot take her to jail because of COVID, that we did not have her on video with the gun or anything. They said there was no guns in the house, so they cannot do nothing. Said it's good that we just keep a paper trail on her, so if something does happen, then y'all already know that we have been calling.
Look like she took something and cracked my top right there. As long as he paid for my stuff, I ain't got no problem.
What do you estimate this damage is gonna come to?
This top probably $900.
Okay.
Now over here, to paint the side of this car, you know they got to paint the whole side of this car. This a new car. He's probably looking at maybe $3,000 right there. I don't know.
And I don't
Did
know.
she do anything else to the car?
I don't know
She
because it's black. Yes.
She scratched the car right here. You can see. Daddy, you shine your light.
What you think it is to fix this here? Because they're going to have to paint, excuse me,
Right
they're
there.
going to have to paint this whole door and over here. You're probably looking at about $2,000. I don't know.
What, did something happen to this car too?
Yeah, this is what happened. You have the scratches here. They said this was done last night. He estimated this is going to be about $3,000. I can't honestly say it'll be that, but I'm sure it's going to be about $500. And then he just showed me this, the top of his Corvette, where it's going to be cracked. So, all in all, you have this damage here, which another crack.
Is there any video of this? Like, how do we know when this happened? That's my thing.
Yeah, he says it all happened like last night, and this stuff here happened just now. She came out.
We caught her out here doing this.
Yeah, they saw that, so I'm thinking 1013. She's gonna have to get some treatment. She's gonna continue to do this the way she was up there, and we don't know what's in the home right now. The husband said he's basically helpless against her right now. Best course of action is to go ahead and transport her.
I'm just trying to figure out when exactly that's happened because this call says Sunday.
I don't like my shit.
Today's Thursday.
And that's a target.
So how are they saying that all these scratches happened today?
They said this one happened last night, and he said this is the one they caught her in the act of doing tonight.
I mean, I didn't see how she was. You know better than me.
Yeah, she's unstable. She needs some treatment.
I wasn't here for the incident that happened the other night, but I was told by the officers that were here about it. I mean, any reason why out of nowhere she decides to just come out and try and disturb the peace?
It's not about anyone here. Should be yelling at the stars. So she has her imagination. It's paranoid, delusional stuff.
And since then, you haven't, talked to her and, let her know, like, hey, you know what, maybe we should go and, just again, to get you checked again. Maybe there'd be another different,
Most of the time she's fine.
Right.
Just some of the times it's, high drama, and like I said, it has nothing to do with the neighbors here. It could be anything could set her off like that. So.
I don't live here. We visiting here. This is the vehicle that I came in.
Okay.
And the thing
you came in with Miss Morris.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so tell me exactly what was she doing when you came out and how y'all caught her?
When I came out, she was coming from the side of the car right here.
Okay.
And she was screaming and yelling, telling saying about how she's gonna kill people and all this right here, and calling the nigger gypsies and all this right here that we are Muslim terrorists, all kind of names. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm trying to tell you this right here, that is a felony. We all got some type of mental issues. You hear me? So if you want to say that, oh, she got mental issues, that's feels. How many people went to jail today, especially black people that went to jail tonight in Savannah that has mental issues, but you still took them to jail? This person that sat here and
looked like she was trying to open up my damn door.
Yeah, they go her fingerprints, all that right on the car, and look right here. And then she got this letter right here, this note right here, on here, and y'all still sitting there and say, oh, we're not going to do anything to her. But if it's the other way around, y'all would, guess what? If there was a black person in there, y'all would have had about 20 cars here, and y'all would have kicked in the door and went in and drug her out and took her to jail and let the courts decide whether she got mental issues or not. You hear me? But y'all doing that. Y'all don't want to talk to nobody. Okay. We're going to go talk to her white husband, and we're going to see what he's got to say, because his word means more than everything. I don't care, but we all crazy. We all have some type of mental issue. But this is a felony. What I'm trying to tell you is right here.
I want to just ask for calm right now so we can figure out the appropriate charge and our course of action.
Let's do that, because I don't appreciate being called a whore. That lady
don't know me. The threat. The threat is right there.
Okay, let's go put our heads together and see what we're going to do. because I think that she does need to be removed from around here. At the very least, that'll get them settled back down to where they can think rationally instead of just saying, oh, we believe in the white person over the black people, over what actually happened. So
Yeah.
let's go ahead and get on that.
She went in the house, she came out, said, I'm gonna kill you niggas. Said, I'm going to get my gun. I had 2 minor children sitting on my bed right there. She went in the house and came back out. He had to grab her and pull her back in the house. But when the police came, they said, oh, that's a misdemeanor.
You don't play with
Mr. Smith, could you show us where your wife is at in the house?
Yes.
Ma'am? I'm Officer Thomas with Savannah Police Department.
Good evening. Did you
Unfortunately,
come to meet with me?
yes, ma'am. Unfortunately, can you go ahead and place your hands behind your back, ma'am?
Why?
You're under arrest for criminal damage to property in the 2nd degree.
What property did I damage in my property,
Vehicles,
sir?
ma'am, please don't resist
No,
us.
respect.
We're going to explain everything to
What property did I damage, Daniel?
Just go ahead and put your other hand.
Well, what property did I damage?
We'll let you know. Just put your other hand.
No, what
Yes,
did I
ma'am.
do?
Yes, ma'am.
What?
In the note you put on the car, everything that adds up to criminal damage in the property in the 2nd
I'm the owner of the house.
Yes, ma'am.
No, I'm waiting for the police because I just called the police.
Okay, we are the police you called.
No, you are the guy that...
And I'm not going to hurt you. I'm going to ask you to place your hands behind your back, okay?
You're supposed to arrest them, not me,
go
Daniel! Daniel, talk to me! What property did I... Daniel, talk to me! They can't park in front of my home I own!
But you can't go out there and scratch the vehicle up, ma'am. They observed you doing it.
What vehicle did I scratch? That vehicle is not scratched! Since when they can come and park in front of my house? That's a life-threatening threat!
Lower your voice.
Sir, to tell me, get the f*** inside, that's a threat!
There was no threat made to you. Lower your voice.
Daniel, tell them that I didn't do anything. They can park in front of my house and threaten Errol.
Calm down. No one's threatening Errol.
They can't park. You're not here telling me get inside. They can't park.
They can park anywhere. It's a public street.
Not in front of my house I own. How can that be a public
It's
street?
a public street.
Why aren't you just telling me it's a public street, the home I bought?
What?
This home I bought, they can't park from that space to that space and threaten me!
Nobody's threatening us.
47.
When is the car scratched? The car is scratched nowhere! Who touched the car?
I don't know.
Oh, then say that! Which car, sir, did we scratch? We scratched no vehicle, you look at me!
Let's go this way, ma'am. Hold on, ma'am. Get you in there the right way. Okay.
You're making a
Turn to
mistake,
your left.
sir. That car is not touched anywhere.
It's damaged.
That
And
vehicle?
they observed you scratching it, ma'am.
No, it's
Watch your
no
head,
one.
watch
They
your head.
scratched it themselves.
47 to 46. Thanks, sir. So, I'm gonna go ahead and get everything logged in and then I'll get CR and cars drawn up. The charge, because the damage exceeds $500 and you have witnesses who observe her do it, that's why the charge is criminal damage in the property in the 2nd degree. We're going to see if we can take her to Memorial and see if she can get some kind of emergency treatment or at least an evaluation so we can figure out what's going on. And that's where she's going at. But I'll get you everything further that I need for you to know. I'm just going to go ahead and get some odds and ends tied up with this call.
All right.
So.
I just said, please, sir, I need to kiss him. Please. Please. Just to kiss him and then I should have no heart attack. Please.
You're not gonna have a heart attack.
Can't park in front of private property every night.
It's not private property. They can't park in your driveway. That's illegal. But as long as they park
They came in
on the sidewalk.
my driveway. That's why I knocked them away yesterday. Kicked them away from my driveway, and they came again tonight.
People parking on the drive right here on the roadway, that's not illegal.
It's illegal to come inside my driveway, right?
They didn't come inside the
Yes, they
driveway.
did. Last night and the night before.
No, because it's not illegal. Just how I'm parked here
It
in
is
their
illegal
house,
to come
it's
inside
not
my
parked.
driveway.
Nobody was in your driveway. Ma'am, I'm not going to talk to you anymore.
How can you say no one is here? When they were here in the driveway last night and the night before. 5 vehicles, sir. 5 vehicles. You have to take my report. I need you to write what I called you for. Please. Officer, please write what I called you for.
No, because it's not illegal to park
It's
on the
illegal
roadway.
to park in my driveway. They parked last night and the night before.
Nobody parks in your driveway.
Were you here last night?
Do you have evidence?
Yes.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I took pictures of all 5 vehicles. Sir,
Yes.
please tell my husband to get me 1 bottle of water and Benadryl because of asthma, please. I can't breathe.
Why didn't you take them before?
I can't breathe right now.
What do you mean you can't breathe?
I can't breathe right now. Please tell him.
You're breathing right now, right?
I can't breathe right
No,
now.
you're breathing. It's okay. You'll be fine.
1 bottle of water and Benadryl,
You're
please.
fine.
Step out. Watch your head. Yeah.
Will someone listen to me so they can write my report as to what happened?
Yeah, I mean, they can talk to them, but like I said,
But why didn't you write what I'm telling
hold on.
you?
No, because I know you called earlier about the vehicles being parked there.
Correct.
Yes. So nobody was parked in the driveway, ma'am. Everybody was on the road.
I understand, but you need to write what I called 911 for. And what I called is
But-
for the last 3 nights. They're coming in my driveway. So tonight they made the turn. I said, get out of my driveway. Don't park here.
But
And
nobody
the
was parked there.
derogatory language,
Nobody was parked there tonight, though.
when you came, nobody was parked.
Right,
When
and,
you
and that's
were
when you
there-
called. You called because somebody was parked there, but nobody was parked
No,
there.
no. I called because somebody was parked in my driveway. When I told them, they moved back. They parked on the side, and they told me, "Are you gonna write my report?"
No, ma'am, because that's not a crime.
Do you need to go to the hospital?
Yes, I got pushed and punched in front of my
to go to
house.
the hospital,
I am traumatized. My son is crying at home because 20 black people
this is not-
came and attacked me in front of my house, sir.
Also have to go by the fact that she has an injury on her head.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
So
At
when
some
I got
point
when,
she had to have been struck her head.
Yes, thank you. And this is what I told the officers. That's why I called 911, and they disrespectfully
got there-
ignored everything I said. Please
I
let
know
me
you guys don't care,
finish,
but when
sir.
I got on scene, she was nowhere to be found.
This
She was
is
inside the
racial.
home.
They hit me, they pushed me, and I can't breathe.
have to take the precaution.
Still have to take it.
Sir, sir,
All right, let's go. We're going to the hospital.
hold on. Sir,
He
thank you
he
for
doesn't
my
care.
heart.
Let's
Thank
go.
you. Thank you. I'm at home. I live in a 2-floor house. I'm a homeowner. And the neighbor that I had in property where I live, he wasn't there anymore. So a bunch of people looking like gypsy, I can't call them black, but like gypsy, stopped by my home for 3 nights in a row around the evening. And they would just park their vehicles, about 7 of them.
No,
in
ma'am, he's
front-
asking about the injuries you say you had.
That's right, in front, but he's the doctor needs to
The
know.
doctor doesn't
the
care about
traumatic-
the
you need
situation.
to
He
know,
cares about
doctor,
the
right?
injuries.
The injury, how it came to the injury. So they parked in front of my house for 3 nights, and I kept telling them, you can't park in front of my home because this is private property. I am the homeowner. You can only park in front of the person you're visiting. And pardon my English if I can explain. Get the f*** in, who's asking you? I said, sir, you can't say that. So I asked them politely to remove their vehicles from my driveway, and 2 nights ago, and tonight they didn't want to do it, so the guy came and pushed the door inside and hit me on my head. And I almost fell down like this and pulled my shirt and removed this button from my shirt. And he's very big, bigger than this officer, and white and black looking. And the woman was screaming, who the f*** is asking you? Ah, is asking you type of English. She's a gypsy. This is not America I live in, or I'm used to living. And I told them this is worse than racial. Whoever you people are, to me you're Muslim terrorists. Because if you were black or Asian or Spanish, you would understand that this is not your home for you to park in front of my house. To get in the driveway and then park there and tell me get the And then the guy said, you know what, I'm just gonna kill your husband too. I said, are you f***ing sick? And I pushed the door, and then my husband came downstairs. He's United States Army for 30 years, serving the Army. He's retired now. And he couldn't believe his eyes or ears what he's hearing. And that's what I'm trying to tell this officer, and he doesn't care. In simple English, does not care. I've been assaulted tonight, and he, as an officer, doesn't care to take my report. And I can't breathe.
Okay, hold on 1 second, okay? Shell, you're not having an allergic reaction? Another thing that I can say is your pupils are kind of really small, so I don't know if you've been drinking earlier or something, or you took something. I'm not saying, huh?
I got assaulted.
Well, that could be, okay, the reaction from the adrenaline. Okay, that could be. All right.
Reaction from head injury.
But not traumatic brain injury.
Yes, it is very traumatic.
All right, love.
A big black man hitting me, it is traumatic. And it is racial.
And it's gonna be very scary.
It is non-American.
I don't know about that, but okay, I hear you.
After being medically cleared, the woman was charged with criminal damage to property and simple assault. However, the arrest report did not clearly specify the reason for the simple assault charge. Share your thoughts below and remember to like and subscribe for more videos.